Alrighty fam, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be touching on the demon KIMARA, and he can actually be a little bit annoying if you don't know kind of some of his gimmicks and stuff. So I wanted to show you guys the team that I've been using to make it work, and some teams not to use. So the big things to kind of look out for, this is the team I've been using at the moment, full green team for him, but what I want to do is explain a couple of quick points. So one of the main things is he has increased damage taken from humans by 30%, right? So in short, any human team is going to be really, really strong here. We'll show you a few different variations if you don't have the ones that I'm showcasing right now, or I don't have them invested into. And then the other thing I wasn't paying attention when I first did it, is he increases the hero's basic stats for every buff on the field. So you don't want to use buffs. Buffs will completely screw you. He'll go super strong, super tanky, and he'll just obliterate you. So this is my team that I've been using. Now, there's a few things you can... we don't want that. We want attack food instead. Attack food's always the best food for these bosses. Okay, I'm doing this just as it resets. So, like I said, I've got Alioni for his attack-related stat increase by 10% for all of my HP units. I've got, obviously, LR Escanor with Merlin for his Link for more critting. I've got Brunhild with Roxy Link, and then I've also got Arthur. Now, what I could probably recommend here is rather than Alioni, what I'd probably do is I would swap in Roxy if you've got her. Now, Roxy's obviously going to make this a heck of a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a run with Roxy, just to kind of show you guys, I guess, how it can be hopefully nice and easy. So we're going to run Roxy, Brunhild, and Arthur. Now, obviously, if you do have people like... There's a Slater somewhere down here. Where is he? There he is. So this Slater decreases enemies' crit resistance by the value of the crit chance. So if you crit chance gear on him and you have him invested into, you'll always crit, which will help Roxy a lot. And all the people around Roxy. I've got Green Arthur for... excuse me. I've got Green Arthur for his passive, which increases damage dealt and reduces damage taken. I've obviously got LR Escanor just because he works so well with humans. If you don't have LR Escanor, you can swap out for Green Alioni instead. You can use the one ultimate as well. You can use Barn if you want, but basically any humans are going to do really, really nicely here. This Green Arthur, you can swap out for any of the Arthurs if you really want to, but I think he's the best just because of his increase in damage. I would usually recommend something like Kizune, but because of her buffs and stuff, she just makes him so strong. If you want to do another support unit, you can also put in Barn for the attack-related stats. Like, basically any... Jericho, even if you have her invested into, like, any of those units are going to serve you pretty well here. Even Levi, you know what I mean? So, like, humans will help. Short. I also have the attack-related card set, so we're going to get an extra 12% attack. And, yeah, let's jump in and... Let's see what the damage we can do. Like I said, I haven't actually used Roxy yet. I've been using Alioni just for fun. I liked having a full green team because this boss is actually blue. So you want to obviously type disadvantage is not ideal, and then neutral or advantage is obviously better. So I believe I should just be able to do that, and we kill. I'm going to guess. So Arthur also with his Holy Relic is nice because it lowers defense. Or maybe not. Maybe we won't. Okay, Roxy is just so strong. So Roxy, obviously you won't do as much with Roxy if you don't have her Holy Relic like that. But her crit chance just becomes very, very nice. With obviously, and that, I think it's a Flood card as well. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to do that. Now let's do 1. Let's do 2. Let's do 3. And then let's do 4. So, even though we're going to 2-turn this, we should 2-turn this, hopefully. Yeah, Roxy Holy Relic just makes this so much easier. Oh, we missed the crit. So again, having Slater is really going to help you with those crits, which will mean your 2-turn a little bit easier because you'll get the additional Roxy damage, right? But this is still a pretty comfortable 3-turn. He's obviously going after Roxy just because of the type neutrality, whereas everyone else's type advantage. She dies because I don't have Tarmiel Link on her, but it won't matter here because I'm just going to do this. So, like, this boss isn't as much of a walk in the park as the other ones have been. There you go. There's that done. So, like I said, what we'll do is I'll show you guys a slightly different setup. It depends. Look, you can use any. Like, I have been brute forcing it just with this team, to be honest, like King Shield, Deanne, Taunt, and then just using Melee and Liz to do damage. But it takes a lot longer. In fact, you know what? I can probably show you guys this. What I'll do is rather than having King, I've been doing King for the additional stats, from his shield. But like I'll show you guys this as well. Like you'll be able to see that it doesn't necessarily take any team specifically, but humans is by far the best and by far the quickest. I think this is going to be a little bit of a longer fight, so you guys will see how long kind of this can take if you don't use that human setup. But what we'll do is I have Deanne's Holy Relic, so we'll taunt, we'll throw that out, we'll throw that out. Actually, we'll do it the other way. So we'll do 1, we'll do 2, we'll do 3. I lied to you guys again. I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. Now I think it suddenly gets down to like maybe quarter. Yeah, so obviously Barn's still doing decent amount of damage. You can even put that Barn on your human team as well, right? But as you can see, Melee's doing absolutely no damage, whereas Barn's doing a lot more. So Deanne's there obviously just to tank. She's tanking all fine. It's not too much damage going into her. Tamil Link helps. He can be disabled, so that's always good. So I'm going to do that, which will give me max Liz passives. You can obviously ult rush here as well, right? Just to speed things along. I'll probably push my ults for the next fight, or the next phase. But you can always use this team. Job done. The other one's probably easier, like even if you're gonna like auto or something like that, you can probably get more of that in. So here I'm actually gonna save that. I think he can't be stunned, so I'm not as concerned. So I'm just gonna throw out. I'm actually just gonna push and get Barnold, because I think it's gonna come like because of the human extra damage, right? The 30% additional damage. It's gonna come in clutch here. Oh, I kind of wanted to proc a few more, a few more debuffs and stuff before I do this, but it's not too much damage as long as you're not buffing. So we can kind of just sit here, and we got another taunt card with Deanne, so we can just kind of tank it. So we'll do one more team after this. So I'll go back and I'll do like a human team, but I'll change up a few of the humans around to maybe something you guys have that's a little bit more doable. But that's pretty much the majority of like the setup that I'd recommend. Oh, shoulder just absolutely cracked there. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that on the mic, didn't pick that up. All right, and this should be more than enough. It's 280k. Still only my 260, which will finish off at 193. So like you can do it not with humans. It doesn't necessarily need humans, but it is easier. So let's switch back one more time. So we'll do this. So rather than Roxy, rather than Escanor, right? Let's put the one ultimate wherever he is. Let's do that. So I'm still going to leave Merlin Link on for just additional crit chance, because that'll really help him crit. I think I'm honestly going to leave that. We can do that. I'll swap out Brunhild. Like I said, any human, pick a human. We'll put back in, you can put in this barn. We could put back in that barn. I probably actually wouldn't recommend that barn too much because he's red, so he get targeted and he could actually take quite a lot of damage. So I think for this, I'm literally just going to put Alioni back in. And I'm going to give him some Tamil Link action because I might get him to taunt or something. We'll see. We'll throw out some attack food as well. You can always have like crit chance food if you wanted to as well. But I haven't tried that, so I'm not sure how much, like help that will be and if it'll actually help you crit. Hopefully with Alioni, with the additional attack related stats by 10% as well, it'll also do a bit more. We'll see. Roxy will crit with obviously, and then hopefully we can get Escanor to crit too. So what we'll do is I'm actually going to save the anything that's not... I'm going to save the finger for next turn to see... Yeah, there's a couple of crits from Escanor, so hopefully that means his finger will crit. Again, you probably won't be doing the same amount of damage that I've been doing as with Roxy. Oh, we can do this, right? Perfect. We love an Alioni finish. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to taunt with Alioni as well, because then it takes the pressure off my Roxy. So again, Roxy can be interchanged for Brunhild. No crits at all. That's a bit upsetting. Only a couple of crits from... Yeah, so obviously having the Red Slater is really going to help you in terms of making their crit resistance a lot lower. Yeah, anything will interchange human teams, just use them. Just use them. Hopefully you've got a few of them built. If not, now's a good time maybe to build them. He does a D rank as well. But good old Alioni with his what is his Holy Relic, it's like decreases hero damage taken by 40%. Sensational. So we did luck out a little bit here on cards. But I think Roxy... Okay, yeah, we missed the first crit, which is upsetting. We do disable his debuffs, which is nice. And we've still got the taunt up, right? So we're about to finish it off here, but you guys get the gist. It's not that difficult. Don't use buff cards because you'll make him insanely strong. And that was really nice because we disabled a whole bunch of his... Let's finish off with good old Alioni. Yeah, so just... Alright. Beautiful. That's that, guys. Hopefully that makes simple sense for you. I'm pretty sure you're about to set a human team onto auto as well. But best of luck. Hope you guys can handle the boss. And as always, I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.